Hello, everyone. Welcome to Freedom by Design. I'm Patty Gray, and thank you for joining me for our very first conversation. If you've ever thought about starting a business, creating another stream of income, or simply finding a way to build more freedom into your life, you're in the right place. This podcast isn't about convincing you to do what I did. It's about encouraging you to discover what fits your life, because one lesson changed everything for me. I almost built my business exactly the way everyone told me to. And today, I'm so glad I didn't. When I first started my business, I did what most people do. I listened, I took notes, I followed the training. I assumed there was one right way to succeed. After all, these were successful people. Why wouldn't I do exactly what they were doing? But something kept bothering me. The more I tried to fit into that model, the more I felt like I was forcing myself into someone else's shoes. The strategy wasn't wrong. It simply wasn't a good fit for me. Let me share a little bit of my story. At that time, my life was already full. I had a full-time career that I enjoyed. I was caring for my mother. I was serving in ministry. I was pursuing other goals that were important to me. I wasn't looking for another full-time job. I was looking for another stream of income that could fit into the life I was already living. Instead, I found myself trying to build my business exactly the way someone else's life allowed them to build theirs. And that's when I realized something. Success isn't about copying someone else's schedule. It's about building something that works with your own. My turning point happened when one day I gave myself permission to ask a different question. Instead of asking, how do they build their business? I asked, how can I build mine? That one question changed everything. I stopped trying to become someone else. I started building around my strengths, around my schedule, around my personality, around the season of life I was in. The business didn't change. I changed the way I approached it. If you're listening today, maybe you've convinced yourself that business just isn't for you. Maybe you've tried something before. Maybe you've watched other people succeed and thought, I could never do it like that. Can I encourage you with something? Maybe you don't have to. Maybe the answer isn't becoming more like someone else. Maybe the answer is becoming more like yourself. Finding a strategy that's a better fit doesn't mean lowering your standards. It means building with authenticity. Over the next several weeks, we're going to talk about the questions and challenges that stop so many people from taking the first step. We'll talk about being too busy, being an introvert, having a full-time job, wondering if you're too late, and learning how to build a business in a way that fits your life, because I believe freedom isn't reserved for people with perfect schedules. It's available to people who are willing to think differently. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. If today's conversation gave you something to think about, I hope you'll subscribe and join me again next week. If you're curious about the business I'm building and you'd like to explore whether it could be a better fit for your life, I invite you to visit pattyjgray.com. Until next time, remember, freedom isn't found by accident. It's built by design. I'm Patty Gray. Have a blessed day on purpose.